Hey, it's been more than a year since we had high hopes to see the next iteration of Apple Pencil. On April 2021, the iPad Pro was released, but contrary to leaks and expectations, we did not get the new version of Stylus from Cupertino. And while we are currently waiting for the next generation of professional iPads, Apple Pencil 3, as it seems, is still under the question mark. Nevertheless, it doesn't mean I don't have some exciting updates for you. Hi friends and welcome to Digitalna channel. My name is Marko and this is your dose of Apple news, leaked information, tech rumors and reviews. Make sure you subscribe, leave a comment below, hit the like button and don't forget to enable all notifications so you don't miss the next video. This one is powered by MOFT, so check out their website and some of their awesome iPad, iPhone and MacBook accessories by following the links in the description and in the pinned comment. You're gonna get a discount via Digitalna channel. Now let's go. In case you don't recall, we've been listening about the next Apple Pencil during the late 2020 and throughout the previous year. At one point, we got to see alleged images and even leaked footage. Speculations about its potential features and specifications followed. But as we all know, anticipated release never took place. And suddenly everyone stopped talking about it. Initial leaks were suggesting return of the glossy finish, which arrived initially with the original model and then replaced with the arrival of the second-gen pencil. Also, the photo that we saw gave the impression of bigger pencil tips, which led us to assume we could see some kind of advanced technology within. Other websites wrote about black color variation of the Stylus, which later was predicted for the new AirPods and did not happen. Let's be honest here, from technical standpoint, you can't expect a lot from the next iteration, even if we did see many patents tied to Apple Pencil itself. Real-world color picker sensor, variation of the touch bar within the stylus, and few other wicked features. As I've mentioned in one of my previous videos, if there is something that one should anticipate with the release of Apple Pencil 3, should be features that will provide benefits to digital artists primarily. Haptic feedback, which will create a feeling of writing and drawing on real paper or canvas for starters, sensors that will allow adjusting color variations just by sliding fingers or rotating, force touch sensor similar to the one on the AirPods Pro, etc. What kind of technologies could upcoming iPads include that would improve the workflow with Apple Stylus? If you've been familiar with the website Patently Apple, you've probably seen many kinds of patents related to Apple Pencil. One that really awakened a lot of attention predates before the previous year. Failed documents shows Apple's potential plan to expand compatibility and use of Apple Pencil beyond the iPad. And no, I'm not referring to the iPhone, but MacBooks as well. One more thing for professional lineup, I guess. What's funny is that the origin of this patent leads us all the way back to 2014. And while some that I know were hoping to see interactive touchscreen display on the Mac, the idea behind this scenario considered that the pencil would be used with the trackpad or maybe across the entire palm rest. As I've said in one of my recent iPad Pro videos, the true opportunity to unveil the new Apple Pencil will be the release of this year's professional iPad. Although if 2022 generation does not bring something exciting, Apple Pencil could be the switching point. This would also make sense if Cupertino giant brings more innovation with third generation stylus. I mean, any artist would be more than happy to get a small display on the pencil, the Touch ID, or advanced sensor that detects smallest orientation changes, as well as some of the previously mentioned capabilities. But there's always space for more, and in the worst possible scenario, aside from not being released, could be its narrowed compatibility to this year's iPad Pro or features and functionality depending on the age of the iPad you own, hardware or software related. Let me remind you, there are some really high expectations in regards to the release of the iPad OS 16 this year. There are some interesting ideas that could bring some fantastic changes to Apple Pencil. Others to other products like adding tactile display on the Mac, which I'm personally not a fan of. Or, as I've said before, maybe some software improvements with the release of iPad OS 16, a specific feature that is only available in newest models. Now let me ask you, would you use Apple Pencil with a Mac? Please answer in the comment section below. I know I wouldn't. I used to have a touchscreen display on one of my PCs before, and the experience wasn't that good. But some of you may share a different opinion, and again, I encourage you in the comment section. In case that it's coming, when can we expect the Apple Pencil Generation 3? That's a good question, and still unanswered one. Will it arrive this September with the release of the next iPad Pro? Possibly. We don't have any other option but to wait, or to pick up Generation 2 or any other alternative. I reviewed one just recently, so you make sure you check it out. Anyway, that would be all. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you subscribe, hit the thumbs up and turn on notifications. Thank you so much for watching this Digitalna channel. My name is Marco. Talk to you soon. Have an excellent day. Bye.